Olivia, I've had your university acceptance with John. I'll have you work after high school.
With John? Why? You promised me that if I was accepted, I could go on to university, didn't you?
I told you that if you get accepted to Harvard, you'd go on to university to make you give up. I never thought you'd actually get in. I was never intending for you to go on to university. That's why I asked them to withdraw your acceptance.
You're kidding. I can't believe you didn't intend to send me to university in the first place.
Who's going to support this family if you go to university? You're a valuable asset to our family.
What?
We are a poor single mother family. Your father died in an accident, and since we didn't have insurance, our finances are difficult. I can't possibly raise a child on my own.
That's why I'm working as much as I can. I chose a public high school so that it would cost as little as possible. I plan to go to university on a scholarship as well. I'm not going to burden you at all.
Shut up. University is just a bunch of drinking and partying. I won't let you be the only one having fun. I don't want to be the only one suffering.
What?
I never wanted to work in the first place. That's why I married your father, who was running a small business. I can't believe that in the blink of an eye, I went from a housewife to a poor single mother. I don't want to work anymore. So from now on, you're going to have to work to support me.
I'm going to support you?
I've been working hard as a single mother all this time. It's time for me to be free. That's why you don't have time to go to university. Get a job right after high school and support me and your sister.
Oh no!
Harper is still in middle school. Her tuition fees are still high. I want her to go to the high school and university of her choice as much as possible. For that you have to work hard. I'm going to ask you to pay for all of her school fees.
What? Wait a minute. You're going to let Harper go to the high school and university of her choice? I was told that I can only go to public high school. And university, even though I got accepted, you withdrew my acceptance.
Because I love Harper. Unlike you, she's special.
Unlike me.
You're just like your father and it pisses me off. I loved him when he was alive because he had money. But now I hate him because he died on his own and gave me a hard time. I hate you because you're just like him.
Is that why you hate me so much? I knew you were cold to me, but I never thought it was for that reason.
Your sister Harper, on the other hand, looks just like me when I was younger, like an angel. With her cuteness, I'm sure she'll marry a rich man. But in order to do that, she needs to get to know rich people. So she'll have to go to a good high school and a good university, even if it costs a lot of money.
And I'm supposed to pay for it? I wanted to go to university too. You want me to put up with that and work for my sister?
Harper is your little sister, right? It's what a sister does for her. Stop complaining and go find a job. Your memorial exams are over.
I was serious about this. You said you would only accept me to go to university if I got accepted from Harvard University, so I worked really hard. I didn't even rely on cram school. It's terrible.
You've got to be kidding me. You're the one who's terrible.
What?
You shouldn't have chosen to go to school yourself. You should say, I'll work for you. But you You don't even try to repay your parents. Now get a job. Sis, did you see the picture I just took? Isn't that high brand bag amazing? I bought it with my summer bonus. Of course I saw it. It's amazing that you can afford such an expensive one. Because unlike you, I'm a university graduate. How do you like that? Aren't you jealous? You can't afford this kind of thing, can you? What? High school graduates are paid very little, right? I heard it from Mom, that you only make about $30,000 a year. You've been working hard since you graduated from high school, but that's all you can make. I really feel sorry for people with low education. You know why I only graduated from high school, and how can you say such a thing? I didn't ask you to do it. Why don't you find someone to marry already? You're a high school graduate with a low income. Plus, you're single. You're dead. If you don't get married while you're still young, no one will take you. Thanks for your concern, but I'm getting married soon. What? What do you mean? Actually, I'm getting married to the guy I've been together with, so I'm going to take this opportunity to move out of my parents' house. You've got through university and you've been able to earn a good income. And Mom is continuing to work at least part-time. You can manage to live on your own without me, right? I didn't expect you to have a boyfriend. But if you're marrying, it must be a guy of the same kind. Is he a high school graduate too? He has a university degree unlike me. We went to high school together and were supposed to go to university together. I was the only one who couldn't go to university, so we drifted apart. But we were connected as adults and started dating. What? The same university? Does that mean he's from Harvard? Yeah. He and I were the only one who got accepted. I really wanted to enjoy university life with him. What does he do? If he graduated from Harvard, does that mean he's working for a very big company or something? Or a foreign company? Or in finance? What does he do? He's just a doctor. His parents own a hospital. He's going to take over the hospital. He's a son of a practitioner? Why would someone like that marry my sister? It's not fair for a high school graduate like you to get a rich man like that. Education has nothing to do with marriage. Besides, why do you care who I marry? Anyways, that's why I'll be moving out of my parents' house in the near future. I won't be going home much after I get married, so please take care of Mom. Give your sister that opportunity now. You don't deserve to marry the son of a practitioner. That marriage is only suitable for Harper. Hey, Mom. What kind of nonsense are you talking about? Oh, I'm serious. And I'm sure your fiancé would want to marry someone prettier anyway. Harper is cute and educated, and perfect girl for a practitioner's son. As a big sister, you want your sister to be happy, right? Don't you want me to be happy? I gave up my university education to pay for Harper's tuition, and now you want me to give up my fiancé too? Why do I have to put up with this just because she's my sister? Shut up. I don't care what you think. A daughter listens to her mother. I raised you this far, and I won't let you say that you've forgotten how much I've done for you. Oh no! In the first place, I don't like the fact that you decided to get married and leave without my permission. I need you to keep working for me. I just quit my part-time job. What's the point if you're going to leave?
What? What do you mean you quit your part-time job?
Harper finally graduated from university, got a job and settled down. We've been managing with your earnings and my part-time job, but I think it's time for me to be free. So I took the plunge and quit, thinking it would be an early retirement. Then I'm going to enjoy an elegant retirement with your money.
What?
And you little bastard, you decided to get married without my permission. You're going to continue to work for the family. That's what an eldest daughter is supposed to do. I won't allow you to have a rich life just by yourself.
What do you think I am, Mother? I'm used to you only loving my sister. But to try to take away my happiness too.
You're nothing more than an ATM. You're alive because I gave birth to you. Then you'll have to work for your parents for the rest of your life.
No way.
Oh, but if you beg your rich fiancé, I wonder if he'd send me a lot of money without depending on you. If that were the case, I wouldn't need you anymore. In that case, you're just a burden to me and I'd rather you get out of my house.
You treat me like an ATM for years, and then ask me to leave when you're done with me.
Shut up. You're nothing to me. This is a mother's order. You give your sister your fiancé and everything else. And don't ever show your face in front of me again.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't need you anymore. And Harper needs to marry the son of a medical practitioner. How much money should I ask him to send me?
The only thing I agree to is not to show up in front of you again. I'm sorry, but I'm not letting my sister have my fiancé.
What?
I'm running out of patience. As you wish, I will never appear in front of you again. I'll cut ties with you people after I marry him. Please, don't ever be a part of my life again.
What's the matter with you? You suddenly snapped. You are a daughter and you're going to disobey your mother's orders? Do as you're told and give up your fiancé. Even if you get married anyway, you two are not a match from the start. A high school graduate with a low income like you married to a doctor will only end in divorce. That may be true. Unlike me, Olivia is a very brilliant woman. She might get fed up with me someday and ask me to divorce her. What? Who the hell are you? Nice to meet you, Olivia's mother. My name is Sam, and I'm marrying your daughter. You mean you're her fiancé? Oh, you're the son of a medical practitioner. I'm sorry to greet you like this. Olivia told me that a greeting was not necessary.
Oh dear, I'm sorry for my selfish daughter.
Maybe it's because she graduated from high school, but she has no common sense. But you know what? Compared to Olivia, her sister Harper is a very talented girl. I'm sure she'd be a good match for you, Sam. What do you mean? As a mother, I'm more proud of Harper. She's university educated, pretty, and above all, she's young. Once you meet her, I'm sure you'll love her too, Sam. Forget Olivia for the moment and meet Harper. I've met Harper before. She's a very indecent girl, and she was a total turn-off to me and all my classmates. What? What do you mean by turn-off? She's such a pretty girl and I'm very proud of her. I was forced to go to a day party before. Of course I reported to Olivia before I went. And Harper was one of the people I met at the party. Oh, You met her at such a party. She was indeed cute and young and very popular among the male members in the beginning. But her marriage appeal was too much. The men quickly distanced themselves from her. What's wrong with that? That's the place to find a future marriage partner. What's wrong with appealing for marriage? It's okay to talk about your desire to get married a little. But she was saying things like, in the future, I want to live in a tower house here. I want to drive this luxury car. I want an allowance of at least 1,000 a month. If she talks about her marriage aspiration like that, it's natural for the men to lose interest. Oh no, she's so funny. That's why I was being a little mean. I asked her, in exchange for all that celebrity life, what can you do for the husband? You can do the housework and raise the kids perfectly, right? And her answer was so bad. What? She said, I don't want to do the housework. I want to get 2 kids and let the older one do all the work. What the heck? Everyone, including the men and other women, was stunned. But Harper didn't notice anything in the air. She was like, did I say something funny? When she said, that's the way it is in my family, the atmosphere was completely frozen. Oh no, Harper. How dare she say such a thing in front of other people? That makes me sound like a lousy mother who throws everything to Olivia. That's actually true, isn't it? She's been carrying most of the household expenses since she was still a teenager. When we were studying for exams together, she used to complain to me about it. That she has a part-time job and that she's in charge of all the household chores in the house. So she had to cut back on her sleep to get enough time to study. Oh, that's. Once we're married, I'll never let her see her again. I want her to end her life of self-sacrifice. I want her to be happy and bright, like the woman she is. And for that reason, I'm asking you to cut ties with her as of today. What? If you must contact her, please contact me. I'll leave you now. Help, sis. Mom is saying all kinds of crazy things to me. She wants me to send money home every month from now on. She wants me to send 1,000 a month. You can do that, can't you? You have a university degree and a good job at a good company. You can afford to buy a high-brand bag. Compared to you, I do work for a good company. But to be honest, my monthly salary is normal. My income is about $2,000 a month, and the rent is $1,000. After utility and phone bills, I only have a few $100s left. Oh, really? I know you don't understand as a high school graduate, but just because I graduated from a university doesn't mean my salary is crazy good. But even for that, you have high-brand clothes. Not just bags, but earrings, clothes, all kinds of things you brag about. I buy all of those things by cutting back on my food expenses. I'm always going out with guys I met at the party or something. That's how I save on food to buy brand name clothes. Harper, you must have been cutting back a lot. But these days, all the guys I go out with for dinner leave me for some reason. They don't reply when I contact them. I've begged for gifts, but they never buy me anything. I can't afford to spend money home like that. You have to help me, sis. It is none of my business anymore. I'm happily married to him and I'll never go back to my parents' house again. What? You're already married? Take care of Mom. She was cold to me, but she was very kind to you. Think of it as repaying her kindness and try to support her. I can't do that. Please, don't give up on me. After that, Harper continued to ignore her mother's request for money. And when Mom ran out of patience, she stormed into Harper's workplace. In front of the company, she said, "Have you forgotten how much I have done to raise you this far? And what's wrong with the company that pays so little that my daughter can't even send money home?" She started shouting. The security guards took her away. Then Harper felt uncomfortable at work and resigned. In the end, Harper reluctantly returned to her parents' home. For the time being, she had to sell her luxury goods to make ends meet. However, when she tried to sell them, she found out that they were all fake. When they were told that the value of the item was 1 cent, they both collapsed on the spot.
Hi, Amber. I hope you're doing great. Not sure if Mark has told you, but we're having a wedding in 2 weeks. It would be just a small wedding for both close family members, but we would love for you to come. Ugh, small wedding? Thought you guys would be broken up by now. I don't understand what he sees in you anyway. Didn't you come from a poor family? Dad is a farmer, something like that? Your wedding sounds like a waste of my time. I'm sorry you feel that way, but Mark will be very happy if the complete family is there. I really hope that you can make it. Look, I'm a big name here in Paris. I can't be seen in some mediocre wedding. It wouldn't be as grand, but it would be great for memories. Begging like the poor girl that you are. My assistant is sick this week. I need you to book and pay for my flight ticket. I'd like for it to be business class and window seat only. For the food, no seafood, no beef, no chicken, only salad. No gluten, no dairy, no fried or grilled anything, no nut. I need a fancy car to pick me up from my apartment to airport, so please get that one right too. Don't embarrass me and don't mess up this order. I will not forgive you. Sorry, Amber, I might be really busy. Is it possible that anyone else can help you with the booking? Or perhaps I can ask someone else. You're kidding, right? You're literally the perfect person for this low job. If you want Mark to be happy on his wedding, you'd better do as I say. Stop trying to ruin things for once. Ugh. This is why we don't welcome someone like you to our family. You idiot! What the hell are you even doing? Hi, Amber. What do you mean? Didn't I ask you to book the flight ticket? Do you want me to come or not? Damn it, Wendy. You're pissing me off. I did book the flight for you, Amber. I emailed it to you yesterday. Exactly. Just for me? What the hell were you thinking? I need you to also book the flight for my friends, my boyfriend, and his family. They're all coming, so don't embarrass me. Wait, you invited those people too? Amber, I thought I mentioned to you that it's just going to be a small wedding between close family members. Of course I invited them. They're gonna think I'm a loser for attending such a small wedding. I'm already so embarrassed that my brother is marrying a cheap woman. I'm literally doing you a favor just by attending. If you have a problem with me bringing more people, then I will not come. Easy. My poor brother Mark must be so sad and disappointed, knowing his older sister can't make it to the wedding because his idiotic and cheapskate wife won't be able to fit in slightly more people in her low-budget wedding. My goodness me. Amber, I'm not sure if we can cater to that many extra people. We've planned for months. It's going to be difficult. Then fucking make it work. Let's not waste my time. You're marrying my brother. Shouldn't you have respect for me? Is this how you treat your future sister-in-law? gosh, even saying that roasts me out. I'll try to make some arrangements, Amber. You better. I can't believe I have to keep on texting you and telling you what to do. For God's sake, Wendy, can't you just do one thing right? I'm really starting to wonder if my educated and well-behaved brother Mark really chose to be with you. Did you blackmail him or something? There's no way he's willing to be with someone as low as you are. Gosh, I'm so frustrated. I could die at any minute because of you. Hey Amber, what's going on now? I've already booked flight tickets for all your extra guests and made last-minute arrangements to fit them all in the wedding. Why didn't you book us a hotel? Do you have to be told to do everything? Can't you think? Wait, I didn't know that you would need to stay in a hotel. I thought you would be staying at the family house. I've helped out clean your room and prepare it for you when you come back. As for the rest, I thought they would have their own arrangements. I didn't know I was supposed to provide accommodations for extra guests too. I'm a bit confused. Hell no! What makes you think I'll stay at the family home? Do you not fucking know who I am? I don't want the media to be seeing me anywhere close that old house. But Amber, the family would be so happy to see you in the house. Well, I am not so happy to see any of them. Listen, Wendy, could you not make me repeat myself? Get me a hotel room at the nearest 5-star hotel, as well as the rest of my guests. Get us the most expensive rooms you can get. Don't you dare pick the cheapest one and embarrass me. Wait, Amber, am I expected to pay for this? I've already paid for the flight tickets and those were way over my budget too. It's going to be hard for me to afford an expensive hotel. Wow, what a cheapskate indeed. Wendy, just in case you haven't noticed, I don't care whatever kind of money problems you have. Are you telling me that you would rather that I sleep on the street or something? What a joke. Get it done and get it done quick. Stop making excuses.
Hey honey, I heard Amber is not staying at the family house. Is that true?
Hi, honey. That's true. She's staying in a hotel instead. Perhaps she feels uncomfortable with everyone else around and she hasn't seen them for years.
What a joke. And her extra guest?
Yeah, they're staying in a hotel too. I've helped them make some arrangements.
Wait, who's paying for this? Please tell me Amber is responsible for all the payments.
About that...
Honey, no way. You pay? The flight tickets too? That's outrageous. Why didn't you tell me? I would have given her a piece of my mind. I know you don't have enough to pay for all those.
Honey, it's okay. Don't be angry first. I'll work extra hours after our wedding. Don't worry. I've already talked to my manager about it.
Wendy, don't be crazy. I'll talk to Amber.
Mark, no. Please don't talk to her. Look, I just really want a nice and smooth wedding, okay? I really can't afford another tantrum and whatnot. It feels like a bit of bad luck. Let's just listen to her this time. I promise, no more. I really don't want everyone to get involved.
Honey, you're being too nice.
It's really okay, honey. Please just let this one go and pretend like you don't know anything about it.
Fine, if you insist. But if she does it again, I will not stop. Don't worry, honey. I will help you pay for the things. That's the least I can do since you're being so sweet trying to bond with my sister even though she's being disrespectful.
Hi, honey. Did you by any chance went into my room earlier or saw anyone who did?
I think I saw Amber went in because she said she needed to borrow something from you. What's wrong?
Well, remember the necklace that my father gave me for the wedding? One that my mother wore during her wedding. It's missing. I don't think I misplaced it. I put it in the box near my bed. It seems like someone took it. I'm just not sure who. Also, my wedding dress is slightly torn on the sleeve. Seems like someone might have tried it on and tore it apart by accident.
Oh no, do you think it's Amber? It must have been her. That's it, I'll talk to her.
No, please. I'll talk to her. I'm sure it's just a misunderstanding. Please let me handle this. Hi, Amber. Sorry to bother you. Did you by any chance take my necklace and try it on my dress? The hell? Are you accusing me of stealing your stuff? You're kidding, right? What? No, that's not what I mean. It's just that Mark told me that he saw you went into my room. My necklace has gone missing. It's the one my father gave to me for my wedding. Boo-hoo, sucks to be you. I didn't steal your cheap-ass traditional necklace. What makes you even think that I would want to touch that, huh? You think a high-profile person like me would want to get anywhere close your cheap dress and necklace? Sorry, Amber. I really didn't mean to accuse or anything. Maybe I misplaced it. I'm sorry. What a joke. It's almost like you're trying to make me hate you more by behaving this way. I know this is the behavior you grew up with, but can you civilize just for a bit? My poor brother is probably so embarrassed. I haven't found my necklace yet. My father would be so disappointed when he sees me not wearing it. About that, did you see it? No, I didn't, but Amber has been telling the rest of the family members that you were being so harsh on her and accusing her of stealing it. She said you also accused her of touching your wedding dress. She claims she's traumatized by your reaction and refused to get anywhere near you now. What? That's not true. I didn't do that. Why would she spread the wrong story about me? I know you didn't do it, honey, and if it wasn't for you, I would have given her a piece of my mind, but you told me you didn't want me to get involved. That's right, honey. It's okay. Tomorrow I'll be your wife, and that's all I care about. Let's just ensure that everything goes smoothly. I'm really not up for some family drama. I can't wait to marry you. I'll see you tomorrow. Seriously, Amber? This is too much. I can no longer take this disrespect from you. I tried my best to listen to you and build a bond with you, but all you've been trying to do since day one is embarrass me and ruin my wedding. Throwing up all over my guests and starting a fight with my bridesmaid? Interrupting the ceremony as a joke? Why would you even do that? You told everyone that I was accusing you of stealing my necklace. I was right. You stole my necklace and you have no shame walking around with it, especially in front of my father. He was so hurt because he thought I didn't want it. And wearing white to my wedding? What exactly is your problem with me? What did I ever do to you that you want to ruin my wedding so bad? Hey, Amber. Is this you I see making out with your brother-in-law at the hotel lobby? What? How did you... When? Wendy, I need to have a conversation with you. Please. It's more than what you saw. There's an explanation to it. Please, you can't tell anyone about it. It will ruin my life. Wendy, I'm sorry for what I did. I was so horrible to you, and you don't deserve it at all. I'm sorry I stole your necklace. You can have it back. I'm sorry I wore white. I was really an asshole for doing that. Hey, Amber. I'm glad you apologized. All I wanted was to bond with you like you're my own sister. We had a rough start, but I hope we get along from now. Don't worry, your secret is safe with me under one condition. What is it? I'll do anything, I promise. I need you to apologize to me in front of everyone during the wedding dinner. Apologize for accusing me of being mean to you. Apologize for stealing my necklace. Apologize for wearing white. Apologize for being awful to me. But I can't just apologize to you now. No, I want it to be in front of everyone. You embarrassed me in front of everyone. It's only right that you apologize to me in front of everyone. Fine, I'll do it. Then your secret is safe with me. Thank you, Wendy. I've always known that you're such a sweetheart. Mark is so lucky to have you. What the fuck is wrong with you? You promised me you wouldn't expose me, and you did in front of everyone. You're such a two-faced bitch. How dare you ruin my reputation? That's funny coming from you, someone who has been trying to ruin my wedding since day one. Think I'm a loser, huh? Are you out of your fucking mind? Nobody gives a shit about you. You're just a farmer girl who came to my family and tried to act like a goody-goody princess. I won't let you get away with this. I will sue you for defamation. Oh, come on, Amber. Your boyfriend, or should I say ex-boyfriend, literally exposed your bankruptcy. How are you going to sue me? With what money? I heard you literally borrowed a combination of $100K from each of the family members. Maybe you want to worry about how to pay them back first? You crazy bitch! It was probably you convinced him to do it. I knew that you've always wanted to ruin me. You're not going to get away with this. Please, Amber, you couldn't possibly think that your boyfriend still thinks highly of you after what you did to him. He doesn't need me to convince him. He already knows what he wanted to do. If I were you, I would start making an urgent plan to go and live somewhere else quietly. By the side of it, your family members are going to hunt you down until they get their money back. The revelation that Amber was actually bankrupt angered a lot of family members, and it turned out that Amber had been borrowing money as much as $100,000 from the family members combined, and the bankruptcy meant that she couldn't pay any of them anymore. Amber became an outcast in her family and was disowned, and her story of bankruptcy was also shown in the media. She had to leave Paris and came back to her hometown and lived low in a small apartment. On the other hand, Wendy was able to finally live her life in peace without having to worry about the need to bond with her sister-in-law. She and her husband had a happy marriage.